Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution, and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. Today, a couple of Sun Belt rivals ready to square off. As we'll see, the Appalachian State Mountaineers taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mountaineers will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So James Madison's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the App State Mountaineers offense will go to work for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to...
Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the 1st down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air. It's Swan. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Bring in the heat. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long, we're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll run it. Got the 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Let's talk about App State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, App State. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll pull it on the read, fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, the ground game. Shows him the stiff arm. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Sluka. Can't get him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defense. He tries to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Dozier. Still on his feet at the 45. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a 1st down like they did there.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the 1st. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Swan. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Guys, let's chat about App State. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Got his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Here's the handoff. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable, because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got a man. It's Sanchez. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they... make the connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Got it in the middle, it's Sanchez. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The Dukes are rolling down the field. Going up top again. Fires left. He's got it. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Quick step and go. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Fights off a defender. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Got a little space. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Dukes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes! Quick strike through the air for the score. And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Mountaineers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Dozier. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Barnes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 4th down, going to the air. Gonna let it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They keep it on the ground to open the third.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Got enough for the first down. And the Mountaineers get enough to move the chains. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Finds his man, it's Barnes. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Makes the catch, it's Dozier. At midfield, he's got room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with the lone back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense was dialed in. They knew exactly what they were doing. They weren't fooled by it. They weren't fooled by the read game at all. Played discipline, kept eyes on the quarterback, strung that along towards the sideline, and made the big tackle.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. First down and more. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Dozier. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, better look out. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Dukes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alston. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Unloads it left. It's caught. And he'll go out of bounds, and his aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
They'll run it. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. And the Mountaineers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Shakes off the defender.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. And it's it. Wait, if you're going to take a hit like... you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Swan. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tap.
There he goes. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. And it's incomplete despite some... serious arm strength shown there.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now, it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had, and the defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Alston. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The give to the back. Creates a little room. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Fullback's got it. The Mountaineers get it past the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field, always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Mountaineers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mountaineers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now it's 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff. It's Keith. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Appalachian State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. That was fun. And it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, throwing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.